We're on the road to the National here at David Braley Athletic Center as the 14-2 Mohawk Mountaineers take on the 7-9 Sheridan Bruins. Liam Dunlop beside me, Nazer. What are your keys to the game for Mohawk tonight?
My keys to the game for Mohawk: no slow starts. This team got really behind in the first half of the Fanshawe game. You know, they were only down 2 going in, but they really took over in that third quarter. But another one is momentum. This team cannot slow down. Going against the #1 team next week against Humber, that's absolutely huge. You know, but we know one difference maker is Taylor Downheck. You know, 14 points, 10 rebounds, and was 2 blocks away from a triple-double. You know, just an absolute complete game from him.
And for Sheridan, last year they were 15-3. This year, not so hot, 7-9 so far. What can Sheridan do to shut down the Mountaineers?
Well, for one, is to stop Taylor Downheck and Andrew Cicatini. You know, those 2 guys really get the rebounds. They really do a real good job of creating the space, getting the rebounds for their outlet passes there. But another one is Matt Fennell. That guy absolutely kills any team. As hard as it is to guard him, he's the one guy who goes out, gets 25, 30 points a game. Absolutely no problem for him. But they have to keep him in check if Sheridan has any chance to win this game.
So we're just about to tip off here. Who are the starters here for Mohawk?
For Mohawk, you got Matt Saval, Andrew Cicatini, Matt Fennell, Taylor Downheck, and Lamar Barr. And on the Sheridan side of things, you got Shane Bennett, you got Nathan Nelson, Denzel Abraham, Adam Elbrick, and Jamal Jones. And you can see the crowd getting hyped right now, and especially on the Mohawk side of things, they're introducing the starting lineups as we speak.
Yeah, Matt Saval getting ready. Coach Jonker getting them pumped up as well. As you can see, big height differential from the starters as Taylor Downheck towers over pretty much anyone in a room or wherever he walks as 6'9". The tallest player for the starters is 6'8". So Nathaniel Nelson will give him down low, but very thin player compared to Downheck. Downheck has more beef to him.
Yeah.
But Nelson, very long arms. You can just see right now his wingspan is crazy. We're gonna probably see that at the jump ball right here.
Yep, that's right.
I think he might be taller.
It looks very close. You can barely tell.
It's very tight from this angle.
He's a big 6'8", it looks like.
And we're underway. And we're not underway. Lamar Barr was not ready yet.
Yeah.
Good jump ball.
He was trying to take something off. I think he might have had a piece of jewelry he wasn't supposed to wear.
Yeah.
But I think they'll tip off for real this time.
Hopefully. Officially underway, and Nelson wins it, but it's too hard out of bounds. Hits a couple cheerleaders. At least they're getting into the game early.
Yeah.
So Barr to inbounds. Savell wants it right side. Draped all over by Abrams. Right side to Barr. Pick set there by Downheck. Sets another one. Cicatini flashing. Not a lot going on right here. Savell. 5 on the shot clock. Good defense here by the Bruins. Deep 3 for Savell. That's short.
Not a great play on that first drive there.
Taken down by Bennett. He whips it at Nelson, and he cannot recover it, a little bit behind.
Yeah.
But good defensive set there by the Bruins. Just like in the women's game, the very strong first couple sets could dictate the first half. Here's Savell. Savell using his speed. Running down, gives it to Barr. Barr 3 for 9 last weekend at Fanshawe. Savell takes it inside Barr. Barr loses possession. I think that was a good pass, but yeah. I think Barr was expecting the pass to go to Cicatini because Savell did a little bit of a no look.
Yeah, right. And the pass was a little low, so it was kind of a little bit hard to handle, but he knew it was his mistake because he could have definitely capitalized on that play.
Very experienced coaching staff for the Bruins, as head coach Jim Flack's been there for 23 years. An assistant coach has been around OCAA basketball, Leroy Casanova, for 35 years as Mountaineers retain.
Very knowledgeable team on the Sheridan side.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
They definitely know what they want out of their team. And I think when it comes to experienced coaches, they know what to get the best out of their players.
Cicatini gets his shot blocked, but Downheck picks up the rebound and finishes with the right hand. Nelson, right side, fake shot there by Elharek. Left side, Bennett. A lot of movement. Nelson gets it. Back to Bennett. Bennett cuts, swerves back. Gives it to Nelson. Nelson with the floater off the side of the backboard. Good hustle there by Jamal Jones, but cannot retain. Barr a little bit sloppy. Cicatini. Savell for 3. Nothing but net.
It was a great play too. You know, Lamar almost lost that ball, but he got it to Dalhanic, and they really pushed that offense really good on that play.
That was a good find by Cicatini, knowing that Savell is a great three-point shooter. Passed it off to him. Great looking stroke there. Bennett goes left side, gives it to Elharek. Back to Bennett. He shoots a three. That's beautiful.
Great shot, great form.
Savell up quick. Fennel cuts baseline. Back door. Misses. Dalhanic with the finish off the offensive glass. Tip it.
And like I said before, he's the difference maker on this team. You know, he can get those offensive rebounds and get points very quickly.
Abrams up top. Elharek again. Gives it to Bennett. Bennett already shot one from out there. Didn't think about taking it this time. Elharek has Savell on him. Not a lot of movement going on by the Bruins, so Elharek will take the shot. Miss. Big rebound by Cicatini, who is averaging an outstanding 12 rebounds per game.
Yeah.
Almost 13, and that's another turnover. That's 3 quick turnovers for Mohawk.
Yeah, in the early stages of this game, you know, it's not great to see, but, you know, at the same time, you know, they're up 7-3 at the moment.
Yeah, it's aggressive play, but sometimes you got to dry off your hands. Quick play in. Abrams takes his dribbles, calls for Henrik to go. Jones inside, and another turnover. This time Nelson can't handle the pass again. So turnovers going both ways. Lamar Barr from St. Thomas More here in Hamilton. Over to Fennel inside Cicatini. He's got a height mismatch, swerves through the D, gets the ball stripped. They're going to say that's off Cicatini. That's another turnover.
Yeah, and you know, I guess
good double.
Yeah, you know what? Fresh bodies on the floor, so you know they're going to be really attentive, especially on the defensive ends for both sides.
Abrams gets the ball back and across the timeline. Good strong take by Bennett, but
and a good no call by the referee there.
Yes, for sure. Barr, Dalhanic goes wide open. That's good defense by the Bruins, but Dalhanic could have had another quick basket if Barr saw him and did not pass to Fennel, but that's how basketball goes.
Yeah, you see Nelson there with a great deflection to actually get the ball out of bounds there.
Fennel in Cicatini, risky pass, but he gets it. Right side Barr, Savell. Yeah, Coach Jonker's like, look at Dalhanic. 3-point attempt by Cicatini. Dalhanic gets the board. Whoa, a little bit of a judo flip there. They're gonna call. We're going to see if that's
another look at that by Nelson.
Long out with pass.
Sent him almost flying over his shoulder. Yeah, you're right. A perfect judo throw. Wow.
Bruins are set up. Bennett. 10 on the clock. Into Nelson. Dalhanic left his feet, but Nelson went up and missed. Strong rebound there by Jones, and he finishes with the right hand. Now the point guard on this team, keeping nice and low to the ground. Dalhanic sets the pick, he gets it back, and he's gonna go, and he gets rejected. Great block there by Shane Bennett. 6'2" man going up and blocking.
Very impressive vertical jump there.
We're gonna take another look at that. Great pick and roll by Dalhanic. Used his body, but wow, great reach there. Shane Bennett.
Yeah, with the left hand too. Yeah, great play. And we'll have to see more of that. Like I said, they have to keep those two players in check with Cicatini and
Fennel in the corner
Dalhanic.
for 3, and that's his spot.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. 2 subs made by Mohawk. Patrick Ivorone is now in, and also Jeff Hunt.
And you know, Ivorone is one of those energy players that come off the Mohawk bench. You know, he really knows how to get his team going.
Jones, Abrams, deep 3.
Great defense by Patrick there.
Another great board by Dalhanic boxing out. Savell. Savell crosses over. Dalhanic gets another pick. Lobs it up. Easy finish with the left hand.
You know, that's 6 points there for Dalhanic, you know, out of the 12 Mohawk points. So he's got half the points right now.
Yeah, Nathaniel Nelson kind of chased there and left his man. Dalhanic wide open, cut into the basket. Abrams. Nice little jumper there. Jones. Savell. Bullet pass. Fennel. Fennel uses his body. Gets his own offense rebound. Ball is whipped back in. Possession by the Bruins, and they're running. But good idea by Elharek. Big take there by Bennett.
Great athletic
I think he's
play.
a lefty.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good call.
Yeah, I think he's a lefty. Left-handed block on one end, left-handed contested layup on the other. The score is now 12-9 for the Mountaineers over the Bruins. 4 minutes remaining. Matt Savell is feeling it from the three-point range.
You know, he's a really trigger-happy kind of guy. You know, I think Coach Jonker actually likes him. You know, taking the aggressive shooting early in the game.
Jamal Jones cutting through the heart of the defense, finishing with the right hand as well for the Bruins. So back and forth play here in this first. Low dribble by Savell. Corner, Jeff Hunt. He was hot last week. He's short. Ivorone gets it in. Might have got tripped. 2-on-1. We might see some high flying here. No, we may not. Alharek finishes with
wishful thinking, my friend. Wishful thinking.
I wanted it.
Yeah.
Ivorone. Savell. Fennell wants him. Fennell wants him. He gets it. Back to that foot's on the line, so that's going to be a deep 2. Good call there by the ref. We had a perfect angle of that as well. But Savell.
That's 8 points for Matt Savell, you know. So you can see Taylor Dohanek and Matt Savell getting really, really hot and scoring early in this game.
Bennett inside. Same shot for Jones, and I don't think he's going to miss that all day. It's too easy. Savell. Dohanek back to Savell. Fennell. He can take that, and he does. Wow. That's a three.
Tough. That's tough. Yeah, you know.
Fading to his left.
Yeah, you know what though? I like the defense on that play. It's just a very good shot by Fennell.
Elharek, short. Good attempt there by Nelson using those long arms to gain a rebound, but it goes out of bounds. Here comes O.J. Watson and Sissatini back in. Savell and Dohanek taking a break. Dohanek's tired because he was doing a lot of work. So Savell. But having Ivorone on, it's another guy that you can have as the point guard.
Yep. And he might not be the same scoring threat, but he's that guy. He's, like I said, the spark plug just to get this team going when they need it.
Then off the back of the rim, and he was not happy with himself missing that one. It's taken away, but they're going to call the foul there on Ivorone. That's a reach-in.
Yeah, just kind of hacked him there with his right hand.
Just over 2 minutes remaining in this first quarter. Score is 20-15. Mountaineers over the Bruins.
But some great back and forth action we've seen so far.
Yeah, very exciting play. No dunks.
Yeah, no dunks. Yeah, come on, man. Like, trying to get something here.
Bennett, right side. Abrams. Bounce pass into Nelson. Nelson gets Jeff Hunt up in the air. And Jeff Hunt had to foul him. Nelson using that length to get up strong. Those arms are scary long. Ashford Arthur will be coming in for Nelson after he takes these shots. Ashford Arthur, 6'5" out of Toronto. Oldest player on this team, 3rd year. So very young team for the Bruins as Nelson mixes the first one. A lot of seniors last year. Nelson's the second one. He'll take a well-deserved rest. Another substitution will be made. Brian Owusu. Ivorone will take it. Ivorone for 3. Off the right side. And Jones taking it down. Owusu thought about taking the 3, gives it to Jones. He's got that long-range jumper. This time, nada. Ivorone. Calling the play out. You see them setting it up for Fennell. But they give it inside. Sicatini swarmed by 3 Bruins and picks it up. Wide open layup, finishes with the right hand. Abrams. Left side, they give it to Elharek. Elharek, nice shot. Ivorone taking his dribbles. Crossing over. Ooh, oh, I think that might have been a travel, but no call. Jeff Hunt goes in. He gets it taken away from him. He gets it back, misses with the left hand, and taken down by Arthur. And we almost get run over there, but great save. And he's running around. That's great hustle by Abrams. Almost took out the CHCH cameraman behind us. And Jones had another shot, and he missed. And that's Cicatini getting mauled there. And we're going to take a look at that again. Big rebound by Cicatini, and yeah, you can't put your arms in like that. That'll be the foul against Owusu. Jonker was talking to the ref about that foul that he thought, and I also thought was there when Jeff Hunt cut baseline. There's O.J. Watson showing his handles. Ivorone in. Cicatini, boom, misses the left-hand layup. Wow, he does not normally miss those. Owusu loses the ball, but it gets right back into the hands of Parkinson. They're going to call a foul. Five seconds left in this first. We're going to see what the Bruins can do. El Harek fires one up, not a bad shot. But what can we say about two players? First, Taylor Downhaniak, and also Matt Saval. Matt Saval has just been killing it. Yep. Beautiful pass inside to Downhaniak there. Yeah, Savel at that last one just knew he was going to shoot it the whole time and did. Yeah, there's Coach Jonker. He's got to be pretty pleased with how it's going in the first. 22-18 for the Mountaineers over the Bruins.
You know what? Great play. You know, great first action. But one thing I have to say, Coach Jonker's tie looks really good tonight.
It's a basketball tie.
Yeah, you see that? You normally see him wear the orange suits or whatnot, but today he's got a nice black suit on with a nice black tie with the orange basketballs on it. He's doing really well.
Yeah, but anyways, what did you like? Of course, Matt Savel and Downhaniak, but Fennell had a corner three. Cicatini had a couple. He missed that easy layup, but all around good play by the starters.
I like their activity more than anything from Mohawk right now. They're really active and going on defensively. That's one of my keys to the game too. And I said no slow starts, and they're really doing well on that. They're not slowing down. They kept the foot on the gas the whole game. Well, we'll take a look at some highlights right now. And
Savel, there was the corner three. There's another corner shot. There's Matt Fennell's.
Just absolutely, again, he's that player you got to watch out for. Sheridan's really got to take a look at him if they really want to win this game. He really does have a beautiful stroke, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He's got one of the nicest strokes I've seen live, not being in the NBA.
Not just live, but for his size, too. You see Downhaniak. Oh.
Loses the ball, but it's chucked. But O.J. Watson with the recovery. OJ, right side, Cicatini.
What a shot.
Coach Flack is not pleased about that reset on the shot clock. He threw his Canada Dry ginger ale. Empty bottle.
Thankfully, it was empty. Yeah. But, he might have a point. You did not see any reset on that clock.
Yeah, there wasn't. El Harek, right side. Nice little, but no love on the rim. Savel, left side, Fennell. Fennell sees baseline, shoots it. He's short. Downhaniak got boxed out nicely there by Arthur. Here comes Parkinson down. Misses it short. Sikatini with another rebound. As we said, 12.8 rebounds per game, which is outstanding. Savell crosses to the left.
Great pass.
Fennell for 3. He's too strong. Another rebound for Dahane. Watson crosses up. Mid-range jumper. And
Great play.
Shot is beautiful.
Yeah, that was a really simple right to left dribble. Beautiful pull up.
Here comes Jamar Parkinson. His left side, Alharak. OJ Watson, we're going to see some high-flying action.
Oh.
He's not too pleased with himself there.
Yeah.
In game, when he played at Sir Alan McNabb here in Hamilton, he had some beautiful windmills, some crazy dunks. So two ends, not too bad. But beautiful shot there by Parkinson to end the run by Mohawk. Snell loses possession but gains it back. For 3. Off the front rim, off the backboard, and out to Owusu.
The one thing we can definitely look at for Mohawk's success in that first quarter.
Oh my goodness! Jamal Jones destroying the rim.
What a play by Jamal Jones. Is going up. So much authority on that
He
jam
looked
there.
like James Johnson there. Cocking it back. Wow.
And banged on him.
And banged on him. Savell. They're going to call offensive foul.
And we're going to...
That's going to be on Sikatini. We're going to take a look at those dunks again.
And, you know, great play by OJ on that. But it definitely looked nothing like Jamal Jones' dunk. You know, that one had way so much authority. Just weighing on him and 1, 2.
Oh, my goodness.
Great play.
Over Sikatini, and Sikatini is not a small guy. 6'7", and dunking over him, cocking it back, and just, as we said, James Johnson, he banged them.
Yeah. Great play by him. But, you know, one thing I want to point out is in that first quarter, especially for Mohawk's success, they have 12 points off 3-pointers.
That's massive.
You know, that's crazy when you think about it. You know, when it came to Matt Savall, whether it's Jeff Hunt, whether it's Matt Fennell, OJ Watson, Andrew Sikatini, like everyone's getting in on the action early in this game.
Yeah, and the passing has been good too. Only five assists to only 3 turnovers. But block shots, surprisingly, are in the favor of Sheridan.
Yeah.
2 blocks to 1. And no way they're gonna be able to block Jamal Jones.
No.
Oh my God. Highlight of the night.
And that's something Sheridan has to look at. You know, just those big plays like that to kind of swing momentum in their direction. You know, and they can't let Mohawk kind of get those. You know, because Mohawk's known for their big plays, especially here at home.
Yeah, a lot of lead changes in that first as well. 6 lead changes, so it's been a very back and forth game. But Mohawk's really taking it to him in the second quarter.
Yeah.
As we're back underway. Abrams, deep 3, misses. Big rebound by Sikatini. Savell gets reached
Definitely
in.
reached in there.
Arthur gets the foul. And they're going to be at the left sideline right in front of us. Lamar Barr to inbound. Sikatini and Arthur having a little bit of a pushing battle. Ref calmed that down quick.
And you can hear the coach yelling too, like, don't front the guy. You don't want him to.
The guy, yeah. Barr, finding the shot guy, nice little cross over to the left, gives it to Sikatini, and he gets rejected. But then the big rebound by Matt Fennell, and he finishes. Arthur gets the block. So that's 3 blocks now for Sheridan. But Matt Fennell, right place at the right time. Here's Jones. Nelson, mind you, out to Bennett. That's a deep NBA 3. Barr, Savall. Savall inside, a little too hot to handle for Lamar Barr. It was a good look, but just a little too much mustard on the hot dog.
And, you know, that's the second time he's done that, too, and to the same player, too.
Yeah, Lamar's not the biggest guy on the court. That's a quick foul call. Sikatini. Coach Flack has been in the ref's ears
all
the
game
whole
long,
game,
yeah.
and I think they're starting to fall for it. But that was a definite foul. I'm not saying that's wrong. That was a definite foul on Sikatini. Arthur to inbound. Inside, Owusu. Love that name. Bennett, right side. Nice bounce pass and a big slam.
Give it to him. Give it to Nelson one more time.
Nelson.
That was great.
The pass from Arthur. So they're liking, I'm liking the hops and I'm liking the action from Sheridan on the offensive end. Cutting back door. Why lay it up? Throw it down with authority. Barr has it. 10 on the shot clock. A lot of wasted time here. Goes away from the pick from Ciccatini. Oh my goodness, another big block. And this time, Nelson does it on the offensive end with the dunk, does on the defensive end with a massive rejection.
And coaches love to see that. You know, as hard as you work on offense, you want to see that same effort put on defense.
He came in of absolutely nowhere. From our angle, we saw Barr have a wide open lane, but 3 on the clock. Fennel, corner 3. That's short.
Tough play.
Owusu takes the rebound. Left side, Nelson up top. Bennett for 3. Nothing but net.
Yeah, you know what?
Fix the messy net.
And it's only a 1-point game. Look at that.
It's a streaky. It's been a very streaky game. They're going to call an offensive foul on Matt Fennel. A little bit too aggressive with Shane Grant. Shane Bennett, mind you. 32. Again, Coach Flack. Coach Flack has been in the ears.
Yeah, he's been in the ear of the ref all game long, you know.
But you got to as a coach, and he has
what?
23 years experience.
Just the whole coaching staff in general. Oh, he tried to pass it to the ref there.
He almost passed it to me.
Yeah, careless turnover there. Wasn't paying attention. Thought the guy in the zebra stripes was one of his players.
Our floor director, Alicia, got a little nervous there. Savell, taking the left side. Inside Ciccatini. There you go. You got to call that.
Yeah.
Arthur all over the back of Ciccatini.
You hear Jim Flack just keep telling you, front the guy. And it's Andrew Ciccatini, and you absolutely have to. He's such a big body.
But the guy that's on that you don't want to front is Dowhaniak.
Yeah.
So we'll see if he changes his mind. Fronting Ciccatini is smart, but Dowhaniak's too big to front. You can just lob it right over. They're going to call a travel there first before the shot on Ciccatini. Another turnover for the Mountaineers. Still only a 1-point lead, 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Left side, Jones. Up top, Bennett. Nelson, he nails the jumper. The lead is now Sheridan's.
Yeah.
Savell has Abrams all over him. Keeps dribbling behind his back. Fancy. Pick set by Ciccatini for 3 for Savell. On every side of the rim. And they're going to call the foul on Abrams off the loose ball. Smallest guy on the court, grabbing one of the bigger guys on the court. That's what it came down to right there.
And sometimes you got to be scrappy if you want these rebounds. You know, it's being as small as you are, these big bodies and big towers around you. You got to have to do something, you know?
Yep. In among the trees. But he gets the ball here, and he's rushing. Abrams. Bounce pass. Oh, I thought he was, oh my God, I thought he was going to go up again, Jamal Jones. But he just laid it in nicely. He was a little far there. He's not Michael Jordan. That's good work there by Nelson to strip the ball away from Dowhaniak. Dowhaniak's not used to having the ball out there.
Yeah, he's usually the guy giving the outlet passes, not getting them.
Yes. Savell to inbound. Ciccatini. Savell loses possession but gives it off. Lamari, he has nothing. I don't know why he went up with that shot, but he did. Lost possession for the Mountaineers. Nice back pass. Nelson, he's been good. Owusu, what the heck?
Play. One-handed with the left hand with the tip in. That was absolutely great by Owusu. What's his name again?
Owusu.
There you go.
But he didn't need to do it, but it worked. So it's just one of those plays. He'll say it after the game that he meant to do it. Ciccatini up and around, up and under, finish with the right hand.
You know what? He's having a really good game right now. Really active around the basket and just getting these these quick points here.
Owusu with the great shoes. You can see those things from outer space. He has the ball right now. 3-pointer, and he gets the shooter's roll. That might be a deep two.
He's doing his thing right now. Giving Sheridan the 5-point lead.
Barr dribbling left. Goes up with the left hand. They're going to call the foul on Owusu. Barr will shoot 2. Same substitutions as earlier are going to be coming on for Mohawk. Jeff Hunt and Patrick Ivorone. Substitution also coming on for the Bruins as El Harak and Bennett come on for Brian Owusu.
You know, he's the man that comes off the bench too, but you know, he's quietly, really good first half from him.
Lamar Barr hits the first one.
Yeah, if you're really going to talk about shoes right now, you better look at Lamar's.
Oh, man.
Those black and red Adidas, very nice.
Not the best at the free throw line, only shooting 43.8% on the season.
He's got
both of those. Good stroke.
Yeah. He's had a couple like frustrating turnovers on his part, but you know, at least he made those free throws for this team.
Yeah, it's got to boost your confidence, especially if you're a 43-point shooter. 43% shooter from the line, excuse me. Abrams left side. Bennett crosses over, has Fennell on him. Difficult shot. Jeff Hunt tips it out, gets all the way to Ivorone. Saval. Saval has it, yeah. No, left it wide open, but misses.
He's a little too far there. He might have taken maybe one dribble before he taken that shot.
He's been off. He's been off the second, and that's another turnover. Bennett tried to get it to his big man, Nelson, but Nelson cannot handle the ball again. Ivorone takes the ball up. 3 minutes remaining in this first half. 38-35 for Sheridan. Backdoor, Dowhaniuk. That's got to be a foul, and that's offensive they're going to call it. We're going to have to take another look at that.
That's a little surprising, yeah.
Because I thought Dowhaniuk.
He definitely looked like he was inside the restricted area, you know, definitely moving too, as far as I could tell.
Might be able to take a look at that later as Jamal Jones inbounds. Gives it to Abrams. Bennett, Abrams had it, gives it to El Harak. El Harak misses. Dowhaniuk with another strong board. Ivorone, stop, pops. Off the back rim. Not very strong shooting from three for the second quarter for the Mountaineers. Strong take there,
Yeah.
Shane Bennett. He gets whacked by Dowhaniuk. He will go to the line for duh. Sheridan's playing with heart.
Yeah, you know, and you know, more than anything, they're active head coaches. You know, you can see all their assistant coaches. That, very loud, very active. You know, telling their players what to do, and you know what, with a young squad like this one, that's great to see.
Bennett misses the first one. Bennett at the line is not very good as well. 57%. His second one. 39-35 for Sheridan Bruins. Coming in to Mohawk's house. Ivorone crosses over.
Great
Beautiful
play,
take.
yeah. Beautiful right to left there, driving right and finishing right.
Bennett left side. Awkward looking shot by Jones, but it worked.
Can't complain, it went in.
Jeff Hunt for three. Again, another miss from three. El Harak with a strong rebound over Fennell. Fennell's been quiet this game.
Yeah, you're right, absolutely. You know, he did have a pretty good first quarter, but you know, he hasn't really done much. But one thing I'm not really liking from Mohawk right now, they're really jump shot happy. Too many jump shots. I feel like they have to get inside, as they do. And, you know, just stop the clock. You know, get some 2 free throws, and get themselves back in this game.
Yeah, strong head of steam there by Savell. He will shoot 2. Savell, 75% shooter at the line. Ooh, off there. Short and right.
He knew it the second he released that it wasn't going in.
That one's much cleaner. 1 of 2, splits them. Good press there. They're gonna have to get it across. They have 2 seconds, and they won't be able to. Good steal there, Savell. Jeff Hunt goes in, finishes with the left hand. That's a beautiful looking press. Picks up the ball too early.
It's just active hands with Matt Savall and Jeff Hunt at the top there.
Just get it across before the shot clock expires. Bennett swerving around Dowhaniuk, which is hard to do.
Over that 6'9" frame, and you see Matt Fennell with the outlet and the foul.
Yeah, Savell, good eyes up court to find Fennell. He gets hit, but he cannot finish for the and one, so he will go to the shot line for 2. Best free throw shooter on the team, 82%. Best scorer on this team, 28.2 points per game.
And he works really hard in his game in the offseason, and you can really tell, like each year, like the last 2 years at Mohawk, he's really, really improved his game. He's had a couple 40-point games this season.
Yeah, he's already won a national championship with Mohawk, so when you do that in your second year in the league, you're always going to be hungry for it again. You know you can do it. And he's obviously a gym rat. He's a huge boy, man.
Yeah.
We call him a man. He's a big man. Like, I would not want to bump with him down low.
Yeah, and not even that. You can't mess with him on the perimeter either. He's just one of those really tough matchups. Like, you really have to find a player who can really defend him really well.
And there's a timeout on the court. We're going to keep it here. 43-42, so Mohawk shrunk the lead, but Sheridan's still leading with under a minute remaining in this first half. I love the high-flying mentality of the Bruins. They just rush the floor hard, go as hard to the basket as they can, but they can also hit the mid-range and three-point shots.
Yeah, they were down really early in this game, too, and you can see a little bit of frustration set in for Mohawk. They're not really happy with what's going on right now, especially for a team. They're 15-2 in this game, as their record. So, they really want to clean things up, polish things off, and actually get back into this game.
Yeah, Bruins a very young team. Jamar Parkinson, who we saw a little bit of. Martin Tinkler, we haven't seen yet. Murray Hendry. So a lot of their first years haven't been playing that much, but the second and third year guys they have skill, and they can progress forward and change up. This season was a little bit of an off season for the Bruins, but you never know what's going to happen next year or the year after. And
solid coaching, too. I mean, you can see the coaches really yelling in their players' ears. Being so young, you want a coach that's going to yell in your ear and tell you, hey, you really have to do this better. You really have to do this better. And they're doing exactly that. So I'm loving the coaching on the Sheridan side.
So yeah, as you were talking about experience, so head coach Jim Flack, 23rd year in the OCAA. Assistant coach Leroy Casanova, 35 years. Assistant coach Nick Davis, 22 years. Assistant coach Dave Berencina, 10 years. And the craziest, the general manager, Wayne Allison, 37 years in the sport of basketball.
Crazy.
There's going to be a foul there. So Abrams will go to the line, shooting two, a little bit of a sloppy foul.
And especially in this last minute of play, you want the lead going into halftime.
For sure.
For Mohawk, and just give themselves a little bit of a confidence booster starting the second half.
Misses the first one off the back of the rim.
He's shaking the head there too because he knew he messed up. But
second one is off as well. Both. Big rebound for Jeff Hunt. Savell rushing the floor. A little bit of a stutter step. Ivorone in the corner. He hasn't had the strongest of games yet.
Yeah, the last game too. He hasn't really shot the ball really well, and it's kind of continuing that trend here.
Abrams taking the point guard duties. Right side. Gets it back. Tipped out. They got to shoot it. Bennett. That was good work by the crowd to fake out Bennett. They were at 2 when the shot clock was at 6, and he really listened to them. I even listened to them. That's why I thought he had to put it up so quick.
You can even look at the crowd, too. Great turnout for this men's game. Awesome.
Family Day Friday. Fennell for 3, fading away. Misses. Good rebound by Nelson. .9 seconds left. There's a timeout on the floor. And there's been a lot to like here. 43-42 for Sheridan. So the play that Brian Jonker is going to have to sign up right now is, I think it's got to be to do a big man. They don't necessarily need a 3. If they get the 1 point going into 1 point lead going into half, I think you'll take it.
Yeah, 100%. And I feel like for the Mohawk side of things, you really want to get this lead right now. They got the possession in this last quarter there. At least get the lead, go into halftime, and talk things over and do. You know what? This looks like the same position they were with Fanshawe last week. And even though they had a quick start, they really faded. It might have been fatigue, it might have been them slowing down, or I give credit where credit is due. Sheridan did come out in that second half.
Yeah, for sure. What do you think?
Second quarter and did their thing.
What do you think Jonker's going to drop for 2.9 seconds left on the clock? What is he going to do? Is it going to be some pick play? Is it going to be back to the inbounder?
Yeah.
What do you think?
For me, 2 players, Matt Savall and Matt Fennell.
Yep.
Those 2 Matts right there. I feel like one of those 2 players, they're kind of obviously Matt Fennell's a superstar. He's going to get the ball, I feel like, coming out of this. But, Matt Savall, too. He's having a pretty good game so far this game. Same with Andrew Cicchettini. But I feel like he's going to get it there. Just got to get them to lead in this half.
Very true. We're going to see what they do. Savell to inbound, so he will not be getting the ball unless they go back to the inbounder. Dalhanik's wide open. They're going to fake it into Tyrone all the way to Fennell. Fennell deep 2. Misses. Oh, my goodness. If Dalhanik finished that off with the tip slam. If he finished with that tip slam, it would have been amazing. So Sheridan leads 43-42 into the half. A lot of good plays to come out of that. Matt Savell, great at three-point range. Matt Fennell has his moments, but Dalhanik strong down low. Same with Cicchettini. We're going to take a look at some highlights right now. There's the big dunk there by Nelson. And then the big steal to O.J. Watson, and he finishes with the two-hand slam. And here's the cock pack and slam by Jamal Jones. And the fadeaway there. We're going to throw it over to Masood for the halftime interview.
The change in the second half for you guys to get the win tonight.
Pick up the D. We're giving up too many easy shots, and more open shots they're taking, they're hitting. And basically just pick up the D, and we should be okay.
Awesome. Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate it. And we'll send it back to you guys at the half.
After the first half, Sheridan leads 45-42 over the Mohawk Mountaineers. Liam Dunlap beside Masood Nazir. Bruins are looking very good, shooting over 50%. What can Mohawk do to slow them down?
You know what? Mohawk had a really good start in that first, but you know what? Bruins just came right back in that second quarter. The big jam sparking them and helping them out. Great shots by Nelson, great shots by Jones. Just overall great effort on their part. Great defensive efforts, too, on both sides. They're getting turnovers, they're getting out in the open, they're making great plays for this team.
Yeah, Andrew Cicchettini, 7 points, 6 rebounds. Matt Savell, 9 points, 3 assists. Dalhanik, big on the boards, 4 offensive rebounds. Those are your guys. Those are the guys you said at the beginning. But again, as we said during the game, Matt Fennell's been very quiet. Yeah,
very quiet. That's very unlikely. If I expect him to have a really big second half, especially him. And I see Andrew Cicchettini doing his thing too. And don't forget Taylor Dalhanik. He's always that difference maker on this team, and he's going to be that guy to kind of put him over the top today.
What I've really found from the Bruins is they have the excitement factor. They threw us off our seats with these big dunks. The one left-handed just chuck
whether
of a
it's
layup,
blocks, whether it's dunks, whether it's whatever, they have that huge sparks. The momentum swings too. And let's not forget about the coaching. Phenomenal coaching on their part. Just getting these young players involved and ready to go as we get the second half rolling.
Yeah, we're back underway. Abrams taking it right side. Gets off Elharek. Ooh, Bennett with a nice little crossover move. Chucks it up wildly. A strong rebound there by Jones.
And Lamar Barr get active hands. Oh, stayed in bounds too. Great play.
Threw it away.
Takes it himself.
And
one! Woo! Awesome play there by Lamar Barr. 4-point play.
Did it all himself. Got the steal on one end, took it up. Saw you had the wide open shot. Gets hit. 4-point play. That's a huge momentum.
And you can see, especially with the two turnovers in the half, this is a great play to get him going. As we take another look at Lamar's Barr attempt,
Whacked on the arm.
You see the shot go in, but you can see definitely the top of the arm he gets hit on for sure.
But he misses the layup, and Dalhanik gets the board, tips it back out. This is to Bennett. 3-on-2 rush. Bennett takes right in.
Ooh.
And they're going to call the foul there on Savell. That's going to be 2 shots for Bennett. I think if Savell fell down, they might have called the charge there. I'm not 100%. Don't quote me on that. But he got hit right in the chest. I think he might have been backing up.
Yeah, it might have been. You just have to get your feet planted. That's the most important thing when you're trying to take a charge. Get your feet planted.
It's hard to do.
It is, especially against a fast-paced game like this, especially in college.
Yeah, like in high school, it's hard because you're not that good, especially me. But Bennett misses both, but Savell takes it right in. Barr for 3.
Give him another one. Awesome play. Yeah, it's crowded. The bench is loving that. You know, you can see 4 players off their bench get up as soon as he shot that 3.
0 for 2 was Lamar Barr in the first half. No 3-point attempts. Now 2 3-point.
Savell with the steal. Right hand layup.
There's a pumped up crowd, pumped up gym. Now the score went from 43-42 Sheridan. Now it's 50-43 for Mohawk.
And if you actually took a look at this, you can actually go back to last game too when they were down 2 going into the half. They come out firing in the third. Exact same thing here. Something about these second halves that Mohawk actually jumps for. You know, they get excited, especially with this bench, this crowd support. Everything's just going their way so far.
The thing that's huge is Nationals are here in Hamilton at David Braley Athletic Center, and because of that, Mohawk does get an automatic bye, but they don't want it to look like they have an automatic bye. They want to be one of the top in the nation, coming in, get the better seeds, and just they want the win. They want the gold.
Exactly. They just want to do it the old-fashioned way. They don't want to say, oh, just because we're hosting it don't mean we're in it. We're going to come out, we're going to get the number 1 seed, and we're going to win this thing. And we'll take a look at a couple of Lamar Barr's best plays, you know, just all over this game so far, whether it's steals, whether it's 3-pointers, 4-point plays.
Take the pass out to Fennell and drains the 3 while getting hit. So difficult to do. There's him in the corner again.
And you can see the crowd's reaction, the bench's reaction after that. Like, that was awesome to see. He needed this. Honestly, he's been struggling the last 2 games. This comes out in the second half and firing. It's great to see.
Lamar Barr was a highly touted recruit out of St. Thomas More in Hamilton, but he gets crossed up there. But good recovery. Abrams, left side, Bennett. Bennett throwing his arms in the air, making a play. That's it. El Hooray. Wide open in the corners. Abrams takes his dribble, loses the ball. Good work, Ciccatini. 1 on the clock. They're not going to get it off. They do, though. But it's short. And Bennett tips it out. Wow.
Nelson with the offensive rebound and with the great putback.
Good finish there by Nelson. Savell picks up his dribble. Somebody's got to do something. Delhaniuk inside Ciccatini. Great play. Foul. And 1.
Absolutely fired up.
Great pass by Delhaniuk. Delhaniuk had the open shot to take. Gives it to Ciccatini. He gets hit. We're going to take another look. There it is.
Very simple pivot. Just jump in, get the shot. That's it. Nothing else to it.
Good awareness by Ciccatini as he hits the 3-point play. Free throw. Good awareness by him, seeing where the arms were of the defender, jumping into the defender to cause the foul. 8-point lead for Mohawk now. Left side, Jones for 3. That's actually a deep 2. Excuse me. Barr, point guard duties right now. Crossing up, getting low to the ground. Taking it to the heart of the defense. Floater. Oh, almost got another and 1. I'm really liking the aggressive play by Lamar Barr and this whole Mountaineers.
It looks like he took that first half a little too personally. You know, he's just taking out all his aggression in the second.
He did have a couple balls hit off his hands and a couple poor turnovers, but really changing his tone second half. First one is up. Through. Nothing but net on that one.
And, you know, you highlighted, you know, when I was at St. Thomas More, you know, he was one of those go-to guys.
Oh, yeah.
Giving them the ball and get out of his way, you know, go out and score. And he's got that capability, you know, and it's great to see him. It's great to see him do that now.
I played against him in grade 8, and he was scary to play against back then.
Yeah.
I'm a big guy, but he hasn't grown. He hasn't grown too much since about grade 10, and he's just always been a physical freak.
Yeah.
Strong attempted rebound there, off the miss by Nelson. Barr. Fennell gets bumped again. A lot of fouls being called right now.
And you can see Sheridan completely unhappy with that call, but you know 100% it was a foul. It definitely bumped him.
It totally was. But that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. You got to be aggressive and get foul calls, especially early in quarters.
We'll take another look at that one too.
Slapped right on the arm.
Kind of rattled in there, but you know he got it home.
And his first one goes in. If he hits this one, it's going to be a 10-point lead.
Crazy swing. You know, and like we said before, you know, they come out of these third quarters just firing.
Yeah, Sheridan only 2 points so far, while Mohawk has 14, and it's Still 7:27 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, what do you think Coach Jonker sent to them in that halftime to
A
get
lot.
them going? Like
A lot. He said a lot.
said way too much just to get them going.
He said all the right things.
Yeah, 100%. And they're
it
doing
is.
all the right things right now.
The national championship coach. He knows what he's doing. So yeah, both were good. Now the lead is 10 for the Mountaineers. Cutting in strong is Jones. Almost finishes off. Coach Flack wanted the foul. Deep three for Abrams, and he nails it. Good looking shot by Abrams. Flack is fired up on his players right now. If they listen. Cicatini takes a couple too many steps, a little too soft, but gets his own rebound, bumps out, that's offensive.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I agree with you.
Cicatini put his elbow into the chest of the defender, pushed him off. You're not allowed to do that in this game we call basketball.
Automatic offensive foul. No good.
Abrams. Sorry, Bennett trying to set up their offense. Crossing up. He gets fouled before the shot. That's on Saval.
Yeah, that'll be on the end line, so no 2 shots there for them.
What we didn't mention at halftime was Ivarone, Andrew Cicatini, and Taylor Dowhaniak all with 2 fouls. Remember, 5 fouls and you're out of the game, so that could be big, but hasn't seemed to phase them in any points in this game.
Yeah, and you know, it's just more of, you got Saval with the steal.
And he gets pinned. That's off the backboard first. No, they're not going to say that's off the backboard first. Okay. That was close.
Yeah, great. You know what? Great block attempt from them.
There to keep the ball in. Lamar Barr with the steal, dribbles it out. But if we can in the truck, see that again when there's next dead play. Fennel inside. He gets mauled, gets some rebound, misses again.
Gets his own rebound.
They're going to call that off the Mountaineers. Bruins ball. Yeah, we're going to see that again. I want to see if it's off the backboard first.
The rule of goaltending is if it does touch the backboard before.
All right, we're going to see it a little bit later on.
Yeah.
Bennett has the ball right now. Outside, Abrams.
Shot clock at 7.
The tall Nelson. Pop, drop, and lock. Kind of pushed off of Jeff Hunt, but Jeff Hunt kind of fell down a little too easy. Barr, Hunt gets his man in the air, and he does not finish. Here comes the Bruins again. Nice pass and finger roll. El Horek. That looked awkward landing there for Shane Bennett. Hopefully he's all right. Trainer's right there right away. That's good. If we can,
We're
let's
not
take
really sure what happened there, but
we can take a replay. First of all, I want to see that block / goaltending.
Yeah.
If we can. But Coach Flack is giving some flack. I'm very punny today.
Yeah, very funny.
Very punny. But yeah, Coach Flack, not too pleased about what he's seeing, but pleased right now. But Bennett's on the ground. That's scary to see in basketball, especially how high they jump and how thin their legs and ankles are.
Yeah.
Like we saw it with Paul George when he played for the U.S. team.
Yeah, that's right. And he ends up being out for the whole season.
Season.
And you know what? That's U.S. basketball too. So, especially in college, you don't want to like land awkwardly on an ankle or a thing. And that's why they have rules to let players, as soon as they shoot, give them room to shoot. You know, don't let them land awkwardly on their ankles and whatnot.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me where you land on someone else's ankle and your ankle just completely rolls, and that might be some of the worst feeling of pain you'll experience.
And it might be
it's
temporary.
Yeah, it's a short-lived pain.
But it's like 2-3 missed games that you don't want to have.
No.
So he's going to have his ankle looked at. Hopefully he gets back in the game.
Barr up top, left side Hunt. Gives it back to Barr. A lot of movement down low, Dowhaniak. Barr crossing up in the spin cycle.
Wow.
He goes to the line again for 2. He's mad at himself for missing that.
He's dribble crazy today. And you see the assistant coach there giving him some extra words. Probably words of encouragement.
Coach is talking to the big man, Nathaniel Nelson. We're going to take another look at that. I'm not too sure why they were yelling at Nathaniel there. He did not get the foul, but I didn't think that they liked that. He burned them.
Yeah, 100%. You see Adam Elric, he wasn't really sure what he did there. He just put his hands up and said, hey, there was barely any contact here.
Barr misses the first. Second is good. Right side, Abrams dribbling, Alheric. Nice shot, that's only two. Very deep too. Barr up quick, Hunt, he made his man jump, takes it hard to the rim, gets hit out of his hands by Nelson, ball's on the ground, Dauhaniuk, jump ball, that's gonna be Mountaineers ball. We're gonna take another look at Nelson getting that ball out of there.
It looked like he tried to pass it for sure.
He went straight up and got that left arm on it nicely.
Look at his hands right on the rim too. Wow, what a jump.
Great vertical for such a long player especially. So Ivorone will inbound.
Yeah, you can see Sheridan, you know, they're letting their athleticism kind of speak for themselves, you know, whether it's on the blocks, the dunks, just a great overall athleticism from them.
58-56 Mohawks, so Sheridan cut the lead again. 4:50 left in this third quarter. Ivorone has to get in deep to Barr. Got 20 on the clock. Ivorone looking for Fennel inside, but good defense by Alheric. Now he gets it, and too long. Barr was fighting for the rebound there, gets it out to Nelson. Brian Owusu.
Yeah. And you see Sheridan slowly make their way back. You know, they were down 12, 10 points early. You know, they're right back in it.
Alheric misses. Dauhaniuk with another big board. Ivorone taking a couple dribbles. Gives it up to Fennel. Good defense by Sheridan, preventing the ball into Fennel. They know he's the best player. He's going to cross over. Gets it out. Lamar. Barr for three. Boom!
Shot. He's been that plug in this third quarter, man. Just coming out firing, man. What is that? It's 4-3?
Yes, it's his coming out party tonight. Very strong play from the hometown kid. And that's an awkward-looking jumper by Nelson. Taken down. Ivorone has it. Ivorone cuts. Too hard, but who's there? Matt Fennel. With the easy finish.
You don't want to give up any boards against this man. He will absolutely go for any and every rebound.
Jones. Owusu.
You're absolutely right about his shoes, though.
They're great, eh?
Yeah.
Owusu, awkward three, not good shot at all. Kept in by Nelson, but right to Barr.
Got a 5-on-4 right now.
Barr, Ivorone. A little bit of a bullet pass. Ivorone wanted it earlier.
Yeah.
Ivorone was cutting hard to the basket. Barr passed it behind him, and it's not easy to catch those. Ciccantini, who we haven't seen much of this second half, is back in, takes over for Dauhaniuk. Alheric, left side of Owusu. Owusu keeps it in, but right to Jeff Hunt. That's another turnover.
And right
Deep
to Patrick Ivorone.
Ciccantini with the jam.
Highlights. This is a game of highlights.
This is an exciting play. Right side, Jones. Jones might be a little angry at that. We see Nelson gets it, gets blocked. Hunt gets his paw on that. Ivorone fouled and one.
Absolutely loves
That's
it.
all heart. That's all heart there by Patrick Ivorone. He got balled.
Just willed that ball to the net. Yeah.
We're going to take another look at that. Patrick Ivorone had no chance to get this in. Completely slapped on both the wrists. Gets it up with that wrist that he got slapped on. Finished with the right hand. Beautiful play. Lamar Barr will take a seat for Matt Saval. So the bench for the Mountaineers is really paying dividends.
Yeah, definitely. You know, like I said before, Patrick Ivorone, he's that little plug that comes off the bench and he does exactly what he does. You know, like we said before with in the women's game with, I forgot her.
Jen Genabella.
Yeah, it's just that spark plug, that Energizer bunny.
Woo, Owusu for three.
Your boy's hitting it. Great shot by Owusu there.
I just like saying the name Owusu. Yeah. Savel gives it up. Fennel takes his dribbles. Hunt deep three.
Man,
oh, hello.
Hits it.
Not a lot of arc on that shot, but it goes.
And we're back to 11-point lead for Mohawk.
Abrams outside. Owusu's hot. Oh, that's short.
In and out.
Good work by Abrams, finishing up on the offensive glass. Shortest guy on the court, finishing strong. Swell fakes the ball out to Fennell. He's going to set up a play. Everyone's open in the corner if he sees him. He's going to take the three. Boom! Baby!
Just put it through his legs and has no, just doesn't even think about his teammates. Just, yeah.
73-61. So this has been back and forth. Streak. Abrams puts it out. Owusu thought about it. Pushes off a little bit. Gives it out. Jones. They're going to call the defensive foul, sorry, on Ivorone.
And I think that potentially might be his 4th foul too, Liam.
Yeah, I think it might be. That's a good call there. But Jonker was happy about that, but he thought he could have the ball because he knows that Jones is not the best dribbler outside.
Yep.
El-Harek for 3. Boom! Bang! Yep. Beautiful shot. Far side. Ivorone. Fennell. Jam! And the crowd goes wild for that one over Ashford Arthur. They're going to call an offensive foul on Arthur. A little bit upset.
And you can see Patrick Ivorone once again just getting in there and actually getting the defensive play.
It's like Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry, the smallest guy on the court. Ivone's one of them. If you can take it in the chest and you can get the ball back for your team, you're making huge contributions.
Yeah, and coaches love that. At least you're doing it on both ends of the floor, and that's what's going to keep you in game. That's what's going to get you minutes.
Savell wide open in the corner for 3.
Big mistake on Sheridan.
The lead is
Mohawk
now
is loving it right now.
78-64, under a minute remaining in this 3rd quarter. And they're going to call, Ivone's calling out a defensive play. I thought there was going to be a timeout after that because it's been
if I was a Sheridan coach, I definitely would have called a timeout on that play.
There's a minute left until the quarter, and it's a timeout that they wouldn't have in the 4th. So.
Yeah, that's right. Good point.
El-Harek takes a couple left-hand dribbles. He's been hot. He's too strong. Owusu with the big rebound. Inside, wide open. Abrams. He misses. Nice tip home by Arthur.
They're just getting out on these outlet plays.
Ivorone gets him to jump. Floater doesn't go. Owusu with the rebound. They're going to call the foul. I think that's going to go against Jeff Hunt. Hopefully it is for Mohawk's sake. Yes, it is. If that was against Ivorone, that could have been either his 4th or 5th. We're not too sure. We'll have to get the stats at the end. 24 seconds remaining on the shot clock and game clock. The bonus is now in effect for the Bruins, so they will be going for 2 shots. Owusu.
Let's hope you're saying that right.
I like it. I like the way I'm saying that.
Okay.
First one's good. How else would you say it? It's 5 letters.
Yeah, that's a good point. Very good point. But I just want to. You might want to. You probably shouldn't ask him at the end of this.
We'll see. Owusu hits both. Good work. They're gonna go 1 shot. Savell takes it up nice and slow.
Probably eat as much clock as you want.
Totally.
And probably maybe about 5 seconds left. He'll probably make his move.
Gives it up to Fennell, almost backcourt violation. Wow, Savell strong hands. Oh look, Hunt, deep, miss, 2, 1, gonna have to knock it up. Abrams, almost. Good opportunity, that's good defense.
Yeah.
A little bit of a premature shot by Jeff Hunt there. He had some more time to pass it off because I think he knew he wanted to shoot it the whole time. But not a bad look, but not the best look.
And crazy 3rd quarter there.
Yeah.
Amazing, crazy highlight. Unreal highlights, left, right, and center, on both sides, too. You had Mohawk, get out early with a 12-point lead, and then Sheridan make their way back, and then Mohawk, another big run at the end. And they're honestly just doing everything they can to get this game. And they did a lot of things right, with Fennell, pull up 3, nothing to it whatsoever. You got Jeff Hunt taking a deep, deep shot. And, everyone was getting in on the 3-point shooting, too.
Here's Fennell's big dunk.
Yeah. Just fired up, Fat Fennell and Cicatini. Everyone's just getting in on the action tonight.
And Lamar, we can't forget about Lamar Barr.
He's the guy who kind of started it all for them.
Again, Fennell there on the recovery. Barr again in the corner 3. That was the fall by Bennett.
And this is a crazy. You know what?
That was off the backboard.
You're
first.
right. You know what? They could have. I guess it was just something the refs just missed. You know, sometimes it's really tough
That's
to.
the hardest decision in basketball,
Right, yeah.
pretty much. Like that one with off the backboard and charges.
Yeah.
Charged defensive
And
foul.
we've seen some charges going both ways, and especially for Sheridan and in Mohawk's favor.
Looking at the stat sheet right now, Matt Fennell, quiet 19 points. I did not think he had that much, but
Quiet 19 points.
Quiet 19. Andrew Cicatini with 12. Lamar Barr 14 now, and Matt Savell with 14. Andrew Cicatini again on the boards, 8. Dowhanik's been quiet on the scoring front, 6 points, but 9 total rebounds and 2 blocks. And on the Bruins end, Shane Bennett, 14 points. Elrek was finding his stroke from all around the court, 11. Jamal Jones, 8 for 11 shooting, which is outstanding.
Yeah.
A lot of dunks, a lot of easy layups, but 16 points.
And not to mention, too, there's a 36-25 edge in that third quarter. You know, just an 11-point swing for them.
Yeah.
Just to give them that early lead. You know, they're up 10 right now, and let's hopefully they can continue that in the fourth quarter.
Owusu takes it in on Fennell. Great defense by Fennell. But
Better
amazing
offense.
fadeaway shot.
And you can see O.J. Watson making his substitution in this game.
Savell gives it off Fennell.
You think he's going to shoot it?
No.
Probably not.
I just said it while he was passing, so that was a smart decision. OJ, short. I think he might have got a little tip on the ball. Owusu. Owusu outside, left side. That was Jones, and he missed. Another rebound for Cicatini. Savell dribbling beautifully. Right side, Fennell for 3. There you
Just
go.
a great play. Just a great play by Matsuval. And you know what? One thing I'm really impressed with Matsuval, he really knows how to get his team involved when he has to.
22 points. Mohawk, they've been averaging just over 100 points per game, literally 100.1, so we're going to see if they can hit that mark again. As Elharek misses, they're going to be off again. Savell up to Fennell, and he just lays it up and in so calmly. We thought there was going to be some
24
fireworks.
points. 24 points in this game so far. You know, he's not really shooting great. He's around, you know, actually, you know what? He is shooting really great. He's about 50% right now, and that's expected from him.
Parkinson now on for the Bruins. Elharek. Jones, too strong. Big rebound by Arthur, but taken away by Savall. Savall's been all over the place in this game. And he stop pops and drop.
Just loving that. That was a great shot. Almost unexpected. I didn't expect him to pull up like that, but you know, I guess he was just feeling it there.
Matt Savall, 17 points now, 5 assists, and 2 steals. Owusu over to Parkinson. Parkinson takes the shot. He misses. All over is down Hanyek, but taking down Watson. Savell into Cicatini. He's got a size mismatch, and he knows it. He's gonna take the shot. He's off. Dowhaniak can't get away from his man. It's off. Jones, nice pass into Elharek, and Elharek finishes with the right hand. Fennell takes it up. Score is now 86-72 for the Mountaineers over the Bruins. He thought about taking the very deep 3. Dowhaniak inside. Cicatini, too easy, but he misses again. Tips it home and misses again.
He's active around the rim, but you know, just unfortunately the ball couldn't go in the net.
Elharek. Owusu thought about it. Dribbles. Elharek thought about it too. Owusu got to take that one. He does. That's off. Strong off.
What a
block by Dowhaniak. Miss again. Dowhaniak tops it out. Owusu.
Another
Block again!
Just
It's a block party and
hands.
everybody's invited. Dowhaniak. Show him what he
Swatting
did.
shots left, right, and center.
You were at the game last week. 8 blocks for Dowhaniak, and he has 4 now. We're going to take a look at those again.
You know, he's just that big guy in the presence you don't want to mess with, you know, just whether it's one block there.
Tips it out. Then he tips it out there.
And they
Then Owusu comes in. Oh, not my house.
Yeah, he's just so long.
Yeah.
It's not even like his height. It's just he's so long that he can just get any shot he wants.
Another offensive rebound there. That's too easy. Can't allow that. Arthur with the finish off 3 offensive rebounds. Barr. Taking on Abrams. Looked for Fennel, but got it into Cicchettini. Good Cicchettini.
That's a tough matchup, man.
Good
Honestly,
interior
Andrew Cicchettini just has his matchups tonight. He's just going for his way.
It's because they're such a big team. Cicchettini's the second tallest guy, and when he normally the tallest guy if Dowhaniak wasn't on the court.
Right.
Abrams outside. Really deep bend there.
And get that rebound too, Cicchettini. Good job. And
By
Matt
Parker.
Fennel on the outlet. Great layup by Matt Fennel. Wow.
Fennel just doing everything right now.
And he's taking over this fourth quarter. You know, that's a
thought he
6th or
would.
7th point at least.
Abrams takes it hard to Dowhaniak. They're going to call 2 shots, and we're going to take another look at that Fennel layup.
And if you notice, Liam, that's a couple of times you've seen Matt Fennel
Yeah.
get out in those open outlet passes.
He's got the speed to go with the size, to go with the brawn, to go with the shot.
Just overall, a
That's
very
what
great
basketball,
player.
that's
Yeah.
all you need. I might be going out on a limb, but he could play pro out in Europe.
Yeah, I agree
I
with
think
you.
with his size, his strength, his shot, and his basketball IQ, I know he's from Mohawk. We're a little bit biased, but I could see him going pro. He's
Yeah.
averaging 29 points per game.
Yep. I agree with you 100%. And, you know, he might be undersized for his position,
Yeah.
but it's just the way he can handle the
But
ball.
he can play it too.
Yeah,
he
that's
can
exactly
play it
right.
too.
I think he can play at least 1 through 4 positions, no
Yep.
problem.
Bar, left side, Cicchettini. 7 on the shot clock. Let's see what Bar can do. Bar hands it off to Fennel.
Great pass by Lamar Barr, just getting Matt down the ball. And again, 28 points for Matt Fennel.
There's his average.
Yep, he's right around there.
Still 5 minutes remaining. Parkinson
And you
through
can
the spin cycle on.
And you can see the lead just growing for Mohawk.
Oh,
right
here we
now.
go. OJ Watson's
One
going to
more.
fly. Oh, my God.
Wow. With authority with OJ. That was awesome. That was the McNabb highlight you were talking
That was
about
a
earlier,
McNabb
right?
highlight.
Yeah. He's taking it back to his high school days there.
OJ Watson with a man there, too.
And they're out again.
Here they go. Fennel. He's going to stop, pop, and jump.
Wow. And it looks like they might hit their 100-point
They're
mark
definitely
as
going to
well.
hit the 100 now. The lead is now 21 for Mohawk, 97-76 out of nowhere.
Yeah, Jim Flack is not happy right now, just yelling every possession.
They're going to call an offensive foul
Wow.
there on Owusu. OJ Watson on both ends. First of all, slamming
Defense,
it down.
offense, what aren't they doing right now?
This is exciting to watch.
Unbelievable.
Okay, we're going to take another look at that dunk
Got
by
some
OJ.
cool highlights coming up
Here
here.
he comes.
Oh, a little slow there, but here he comes.
Cocks it back and jam. And there's the stop, pop, and drop by Fennel.
You can see the whole bench getting up, too, on that play.
Back underway.
Some play. We're back at it now.
Cicchettini got fouled underneath the basket. He'll go for 2 shots.
Looks like Lamar Barr might have done something to his shoulder on that last play.
And not very pleased. I think it'd be smart for Jonker to take him off. Put in one
He
of the
had
players that hasn't played very much. Maybe a Matt Cicchettini.
Yep.
Kojo Afari, we haven't seen. Jerome Gale, we haven't seen. Yosef Malakandov, we haven't seen as well, but he's going to go with Savell.
And, you know, I think Lamar Barr deserves a break, man. He's been doing everything in this quarter, you know, whether it's passing.
He has 3
getting
assists just with
he had
those
it-
couple.
He got his team going. He really did. You know, I think the Mohawk has to, thank him for that. He was that guy, that one starter that wasn't doing too well in that first half, and he's just coming out and doing his thing now.
Abrams misses, but gets his own offensive rebound. Got Jeff Hunt in the air and throws it up, and they're going to call the foul on Lamar Barr. That's a fun name to say, too.
Lamar Barr?
Yeah. We're going to take another look. Smart play by Abrams. Sneaking up.
I think he just kind of fakes it once, gets 2 up in the air, and just throws it up.
That's smart. That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
If you see 2 on you, you got to pump fake. One of them's going to jump,
Yeah.
especially if they're going for the highlight reel rejection. Abrams misses the first one.
Yeah, he's been frustrated with his free throws. You know, a couple times he keeps shaking his head every time he misses a free throw.
He's normally a good free throw shooter, 79%, and misses both.
That's the second time he's done that tonight.
Taken down by Hunt. Savell's running. Strong pass. OJ Watson thought about taking the 3, threw it away.
High
He thought Cicchettini was going to post up down low, but did not. In the corner, Jones, that's missed. Cicchettini now in double digits for rebounds. He's got a double-double.
Just a silly foul by Owusu there. completely unnecessary. Well, you know what? They are down right now, so they're trying to get their team going, but just a silly foul on that part.
I think it's just frustration.
More than anything, for sure.
It's got to be frustration. There's 3:35 left. They had them as close. They were within 1 point.
Yeah, 100%. You know, they were down 2 and halfway in that third quarter when they made that run, but Mohawk just taken off in this in that second half of that third quarter and that fourth quarter.
Bennett's walking out into the change room. Seems like he will not be back. His ankle injury was too much, and Savell misses the 3-point attempt off Cicatini's leg. That'll be Bruins possession.
Basketball, yeah. There's so many good things to say about Mohawk in this game right now.
Yeah, on the road to Nationals, these are the types of games you want to have.
Yeah, and this is exactly the kind of momentum booster they need when they go to Hummer next weekend.
We're going to take another quick look just to see. Smart play. Smart play by Parkinson. Split the defense. You're going to get grabbed.
Yeah, and it's usually Jeff Hunt, too, because he's a little bit more agile than Matt Fennell on those plays. So just kind of split the D and got the foul there.
Swung all the way left side. Nelson, he's doing some work. Gets blocked by Hunt. Blocked again by Hunt. They don't want their blocks and singles, does Mohawk
Not
tonight.
at all. And you can see Patrick Ivoroni and Taylor Dahanic making their way back, taking off Jeff Hunt and O.J. Watson.
Yeah, O.J., that dunk was filthy.
Should have told him that when he was walking by.
But that's not professional.
Not at
Come on,
all.
Masood. We're professionals here.
Let's be.
Jamal Jones taking it up and rejected. Taylor Dahanic with 5 blocks now. Oh my goodness, Matt Savall.
What a play. One-handed cradle. Taking it to his right side.
So acrobatic in the air. Right side, Owusu for 3. That's missed everything except for the backboard.
Another outlet pass.
Ivorone taking it hard. They're going to call the foul. That's going to be against Parkinson. Smart play by Ivorone. He had a couple passes, and Parkinson knew that. We're going to see the block again.
Just a play by Matt Savell, just cradling that ball. It's a great play by Matt Savell. You know, he's had a really good game.
Ivorone. Ivorone hits the first one. Second one is off. Tall rebound by Nelson. 2.5 minutes remaining in this game.
They're right around their scoring the season average, too, about 101 points in this game.
Nice little layup by Nelson. Teardrop. Ivorone right side. Looked into Dahanic. Up top, Savell. Savell for 3. Yes. Oh my goodness.
Matt Savell just doing his thing all game long. He's been really consistent in this game.
Yes, he has. As Jones takes it up. They're not giving up, which we'd love to see. Finishes strong with the right hand. Savell. Dahanic. Fennell for 3. That's off. Ivorone with the offensive board and finish. Substitution after the whistle.
And you see the first time for Sheridan tonight, you see Martin Tinker coming to the game.
Yep, and here's some of the bench players for Mohawk as Malakondoff, and Little Cicatini, as I call him, Matt Cicatini, is on the court. It's good to see them getting some burn.
Yeah, you know, the minute 42 seconds left. And I think, you know, with especially for the players that don't get a lot of playing time, it's great to see from the starters. You know, they got something to look up to every time they come on the floor, and they know exactly the kind of intensity level they need to match to win these games.
Owusu gets it back. Right side's Nelson. Nelson fakes it. Thought about taking the jumper. Gives it up. Parkinson. Parkinson with the awkward floater. And good hustle by Matt Cicatini. Then he loses it there to
Martin
the bench
Tinker.
player. Tinker.
Yep.
Parkinson takes it in. Nice, strong right-handed finish. Sheridan averaging 87 points per game. They're right about there. Matt Cicatini. Ivorone inside Andrew Cicatini. That's too easy.
Yeah, he's just a matchup problem. It's really tough for Sheridan to match up with a guy like that.
Right side. Deep three. That is missed, but good rebound by Tinker. He misses. Tip back out. Cicatini. Ivorone gets mauled. That's going to be a foul, and I think that's going to be shots.
Yep, it looks like it. You're right.
108 points for Mohawk so far. If I can get used to this.
Yeah, I could too. And I love the high-paced action too.
Ivorone, 65% the line.
And it looks like you were mentioned it before, Liam. We got Patrick with 5 fouls, right? Oh, sorry, not Patrick, someone else. 5 fouls on the other team.
Yeah.
I messed that up. We've seen Patrick Ivorone get to the line quite a few times tonight.
Yes, he's been very aggressive. And first one, nothing but net. Second one up and nylon. 110 points for Mohawk now. 3-point attempt there. That was Tahir Mirza finally seeing some floor. Malakandov misses it, and it goes over.
Malakandov, he's one of those players. He kind of looks like James Harden with a smaller build, but he's a great 3-point shooter.
He's got the big beard. Is that the only reason you're comparison?
Yeah.
Just the beard. Well,
yo, fear the beard, my friend.
I wish I could grow a beard like that. Malakandov over Matsukatini. Back to Malakandov. He can shoot the 3, as you were saying. But they're going to probably dribble it as much as they can. They're going to have to take a shot. Is it going to be Ivorone? Yes, it is. Off the back rim, and the game is going to be over, but they're going to keep hustling. I like that.
Yeah.
Bruins get some more points on the board. And they don't, but this ball game is over.
Just an overall great game altogether.
We're going to see some game highlights. Patrick Ivorone walking off, and got to be very pleased about how his team was playing.
Yeah, 100%. You know, I think Mohawk should feel really good about what just happened.
Mohawk goes to 15-2. Sheridan falls to 7-10, but they're not too bad. Next week we have Humber. That's number 1 versus number 2 in the OCAA West. 110-82 is your final. We're going to take some highlights, just to look at some highlights. Masood, take it away, my friend.
Honestly, you know what? The one thing I was trying to say is that Mohawk needed momentum going into the second, winning this game to actually go into Humber too. They're going to need it. And you know what? Even though despite their slow start, they did start off slow, but again, another great third quarter into a great fourth quarter with some great highlights from OJ, from Andrew Cicatini, like everyone just getting in on the action tonight. And, you know, Matt Saval having a great all-around game when it comes to assists, getting his team involved. And, you know, I'll give credit. Sheridan did do well in that first half, but they really got smoked in that third.
And there's Spano. They're going back, and big block there.
Yeah, that was like.
So make the final 110-82 for the Mohawk Mountaineers. Next week, big game versus Humber, number 1 versus number 2. We'll see you next week. For Liam Dunlop.
I'm Masood Nazar. Can't wait to see you guys next week.